Hi Cancer, hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. And first and foremost, if you're here in real time, happy birthday, happy belated birthday, or happy birthday if it's literally today. If you're not here in real time, trust the timing of when you're here. It's because you're meant to hear what's coming through. I'm channeling for you in real time under Cancer, in fact, under Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Yeah, so let's see what is going on today. Feelings, thoughts, intentions, moves, no contact, partial contact, I don't know either. Let's take a look at you and your person you're here for today. Let's take a deep dive. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for our lovely Cancer today. Please show us the cards. Aho. Well, I'm liking this. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Cancer. Oh, yeah. Let's see what it means. Jupiter actually just left your sign a couple weeks back. It's now in Leo, which we're almost into Leo season. Well, I'm going to tell you what. Something is turning for you here. The Wheel of Fortune, literally a turning point. It's like luck turning in your favor. And the Nine of Cups is here, wish fulfillment. Pisces energy, so more water energy. What does that mean? The High Priestess is here. Cancer, this is you, obviously. And I'm just eating my hair just a minute. Okay. Your energy, major arcana. What is about to get revealed here? What do you want to hear? What do you want to hear? It's literally here in the partnership placement. At this point, yeah, okay. So this is somebody that you've been waiting on. You've been waiting on somebody. We have the Ace of Pentacles, by the way, in reverse. So next level kind of energy. What hasn't been happening? What have the issues been? You know, I'm not always privy to that information, and we are just getting into reading. But it's extremely clear that this is about to turn. And you're waiting on somebody to make some kind of move, some kind of choice. Okay, you're waiting for somebody to be ready. So, as you can see, another major arcana has come down. It's the Death card. And it is connecting here pretty strongly with our High Priestess energy. So what is some kind of major change? Something somebody needs to change. And I want to tell you, it definitely was connecting when it was coming out and your cards were coming out. Did you see this, by the way? The Empress is here as well in the upright. That it could be around a third party, so I do want to validate that. All right, now it's quite early here in the game. But I'm also feeling the end, literally the death of the ego energy here. Scorpio, more water energy. Is this someone you're around already? Is this someone you're kind of around, kind of talking to, or you're not talking at all? Five of Pentacles is in reverse, and it's catty corner here with the Nine of Cups. The kitty corner energy here with our Five of Pentacles is somebody's coming in here. Somebody's coming back in here. What are they trying to recover? You? There's no clear path forward, but they're definitely coming back in. You've been waiting for this literal return, and it's also really extremely clear that it's around some hidden feelings. I'm looking at you, King of Cups in reverse right here with the Two of Wands in reverse, I want to say. So this person that you're waiting on, and we're also looking at the Eight of Cups in reverse. Pisces energy, this is a return kind of energy. And it's leading us right here to the Wheel of Fortune, your overall energy, but it's also connecting to the Empress. And this is an emotional openness. This is somebody opening up. This is an emotional availability, but it's also somebody who Also wants to talk. That is another thing that's really clear. There's a strong connection today here to the 5th chakra, the throat chakra. And as I said, we are literally in Mercury retrograde still in here in your sign, Cancer. And although we're about to officially come out of it literally a day after Leo season, so a couple of days from now, depending on when you're here, again, trust the timing on that. But we're still going to be experiencing the shadow until around August, I want to say 6 or 8 or something like that. And our High Priestess today, look, in the deck that I'm reading from for you, here at the Tarot Closet, is about to walk through some mushrooms. And that's a regenerative energy. Mushrooms are some of the first things that come up in the ground, you know, when something has gone on. And yeah, the Empress can literally create and grow these mushrooms. Our leader of all 12 star signs holding on to the scepter, which is a very powerful energy around beginning things. New beginnings here is actually really quite strong. So it doesn't surprise me that somebody who I feel like has been emotionally unavailable, careless, or not opening up, if you are around this person, or maybe you're not, again, it's going to be specific for you, is literally coming here to open up, getting out of ego, revealing some feelings here. So obviously we could be looking at feelings about each other, feelings about the relationship, but also about specific situations. We are 1 cup shy of the 10 of Cups here. Is this someone you have built a life with, you were building it, or was there a plan for it? Was it on the table? Was it something you were working on? 8 of Pentacles is here in the upright energy, and it's the Sun in Virgo energy, and it's literally in the middle, in between the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, this coming back in here energy, like really wanting to talk, coming out of this Hermit energy, Virgo and Mercury, but working on it. And on the other end, the 10 of Cups, so things coming to fruition, a wish fulfillment energy. Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles, the Sun and Capricorn energy. So there is a long-term energy here. There has been something going on. We are looking literally at the 4 of Pentacles in the upright, but again, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And also this next level of what's been going on currently. Somebody pulling away, maybe even just talking about it. And our Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All that earth energy around commitment. You can see here in our 8 of Pentacles today, we do have the 5 of those Pentacles are right here on this tree. They're working on the 6th Pentacle here. Reciprocity. Being in alignment. The Moon and Taurus energy. Then we're moving over into the 7th and the 8th Pentacle, and that's also really already validating for me that it's someone that you're waiting on. And here is the 10 of Pentacles, long-term energy. Next level, what does that mean for you? Again, it's extremely specific for you, but it's also really clear here, in particular with our Empress in the upright, that somebody is about to, well, I want to say reveal that to you. It's already coming through here, but if you can see each other, it might be at that gathering where friends, family, maybe even coworkers collide. But somebody opening up, really opening up, and somebody being ready for the long-term energy. But again, it also really feels like it's like a restart, you know? So what has been going on? Because I feel like somebody is coming in here in a higher vibration energy. Again, getting out of ego, literally the death of the ego here. So for some of you, it might even be someone you're not talking to and they're appearing, which again is completely not shocking to me here during Mercury retrograde in Cancer. I really do feel like somebody is hoping for some kind of a second chance, that you'll open your heart to them again. 8 of Wands, here we go, upright. Yeah, it's moving fast as well. So The change that's coming in here, what they have to say, literally, also, by the way, more validation with our Wheel of Fortune connected to the throat chakra. 8 of Wands, Mercury, and Sagittarius energy, the planet of the mind and communication, and that wand energy moving quite fast. That 8 around mastery, around movement. And it's literally here connecting to the High Priestess, your energy, coming out of the Hermit energy. And here's the thing, we know they're coming out of it, this whole connection, despite the fact that it's validating in reverse that it's been probably some time and there is some kind of a break or pause or issues, maybe again, no contact. You come out of that energy and you move into the Wheel of Fortune, and it's not only here, it's in your overall energy today. This turning point is quite literally the wish fulfillment in our 9 of Cups, which is connecting to the 10 of Pentacles, the long-term energy. And again, the bigger picture around that, the Empress. Yeah, what has been getting held back here and not revealed, not talked about. This is the other thing that's interesting. We have our 88 energy, which is an energy for me, I call it a butterfly energy. It's like a new stage, like some change, transformation. And it is connecting to the Death card. So I want to validate what's been held back communicatively here in the 8 of Swords, and maybe other things too, you know. But it feels like it's more about the communication about it. It's coming through in the Death card. That's the transformational energy as well. But we could be, I do want to validate, we could be looking at other things like third party in the way of a person, romantic or otherwise. There could be also things here like money, which doesn't always come through, but there is some kind of underlying current around that. Yeah. So this is literally what has been going on. And we can see quite literally with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse that somebody hasn't been ready. Somebody hasn't been ready. For some of you, this is really, really validating for around marriage, or at least hasn't been clear about it. Ace of Swords also here. Are we looking at just the feelings? I feel like it's more about the feelings about the future, about the long-term energy. Because there is definitely a weight that's been going on here that's been delayed, or things have been falling apart. And it is around some life-changing decision energy. So that could be obviously connecting to location, obstacles in the way of that, other things that are goals that somebody has around money or a job that kind of took precedence. Again, it could be another person. But the bottom line for me is it's really about completing the picture between the two of you. And somebody hasn't been ready. Somebody also hasn't been ready to communicate. It's extremely clear this is where you've been. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Mars in Capricorn. 6 of Wands in reverse. And again, really validating coming here with our King of Wands in reverse. The Pentacles are the slowest. I want to bring in a little bit more. They are the slowest. And on top of that, it's the 3 of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's really validating around, yeah, the lack of things moving forward, like working it out. The fact that somebody hasn't been ready to build the Pentacles, you could say, into this next level, which is what's been on the table here. Somebody, in fact, has been quite careless about things emotionally. The bottom of the deck, by the way, is the Queen of Cups. So that's a lot of what this is, like how it's feelings. I feel like, for me, I feel this energy of the feelings that are here between the two of you are here. What I feel is going on here with the counterpart, the King of Cups in reverse, because they're both here and it's kind of representative for me of the both of you, is feelings about the next level. Whatever that is meaning for you, because it really is going to be different for everybody. The 9 of Pentacles is here in the upright, and it's coming here with the 9 of Swords in the upright. So that's all piled on here to our Hermit in reverse. So it's like clarity. I want to know. It's pretty sleepless energy around this. Are we moving forward? Or are we coming back together and moving forward? Because it's also here with the Nine of Pentacles, which is, again, around long-term energy. It's one pentacle shy of the Ten of Pentacles, which is here. But where has that 10th pentacle been? It's been here in the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, all this energy around lack of clarity, lack of readiness. For some of you, that does connect to marriage, but I think it's specific for you, one, and two, it's just even communicating the feelings about it. And by the way, that is a 99, and that is things coming to fruition. The Two of Cups is here. Cancer, this is your energy. It's Venus in Cancer. Venus, literally the planet of love, around love. It's the two of you. It's connected to the Empress. Again, who is interestingly enough connecting with our Three of Pentacles in reverse, and that's been the lack of readiness to move things forward. Also, again, even talking about it. You can see here. But our Two of Cups is not only connected to the Empress, it's right below the Wheel of Fortune, this turning point here. So that's what this communication is about. It's been strong for weeks, even in the the shade beforehand, before we even went directly into Mercury retrograde. You know, it's been going on for some weeks now. There's a strong astrological trigger that is here. Whoa. Okay, the last two. Tarot are so completely validating. Not only do we have Temperance here, which is somebody stepping up. It's rebalancing. It's Archangel Michael, who wants to get everybody on the path to the truth, here to this lighthouse, which, by the way, kind of brings all the ships in, right, and the water. So everybody's coming in from possibly a storm, misdirection, whatever's going on. They're all coming here to this lighthouse, which is a safe harbor kind of energy. It could be literally representing a person, but it's coming here with the Ten of Cups. Life together. What has it, or what does it look like? You know, blending, community, friends, and our family. Of energy around, again, long term. Could also definitely include for some of you a family energy. And yes, I'm looking at you, the High Priestess. The Nine of Cups was that your first card down? No, I think the Wheel of Fortune was. Yeah, then the Nine of Cups. One cup shy of the Ten of Cups. Who is holding that 10th cup? It's here, and the Two of Cups. That's what this is about. And by the way, yeah, it's bringing us also this Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, into an 8, 8, 8. And that is literally, for me, an energy of restoring balance. That's somebody stepping up, and it also just feels like, not only is it really feeling like it's overdue, like the time it's been overdue, but it is feeling like a natural kind of energy around this communicative energy, which is, even as we come out of Cancer season, is still going on quite a bit. In fact, it's going to be in Leo. The Sun in Leo, we're going to be in Leo. And this energy around Jupiter and Leo, which is, by the way, here and also here in the Wheel of Fortune, an energy of wanting to be seen, wanting to make things happen. We're looking at Oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse. The bottom of the deck is Ride the Wave. Emotions, yeah. Looking at Temperance, the Two of Cups. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups. It's actually right above the right below the Ten of Cups. So that energy of a new cycle, life together, happiness, really. For those of you that have been in some kind of major break or pause, and for some of you, it literally may be coming out of nowhere if you're not expecting it. Home is here. Life together could definitely be connecting with this energy. It's also this energy around things coming to fruition. Our owl here looking out the little hole in the tree, like that's their home, and there's a clock here. It's like waiting for somebody to come home. It's here with the Nine of Swords, but it's also with this energy of strength, I feel, in the Nine of Pentacles. Connected to the Two of Cups. Could be literal in that sense. I'm coming back there, but it's also an emotional return is what I feel. Peaks of Joy is here. That definitely connects me to our Ten of Cups energy, and this 33 is a really strong validation for me around anything really is possible here. That is a master number, by the way. And yeah, this is already really clear for me. But the spark still being here, kind of assessing the situation, reflecting on everything that's happened. Where are we going from here? So that's the other thing. This energy around the 77 for me is also an energy around a new path. The Strength card here in Oracle. So it does connect me to the Strength card energy, which is the heart chakra energy. It's connected to Leo. And today specifically, we have a 44 here, which is really not only pulling you together, but it's an energy of like facing things head on. What does it take? Building, I feel like rebuilding the foundation at the very least. The healing energy around it, together or apart, is not really clear. The Fool, I feel like we're still in the World card energy. Completing that cycle, again, life-changing decisions and completing the picture for the two of you before we move into the Fool, which is here in reverse. Yeah, the dry desert really does connect me. In fact, it wanted to go here on the Queen of Cups. And all of this right below is the King of Cups in reverse. It really does connect me to where things have been emotionally, like somebody not being ready. The last two here. Details, details, and metamorphosis. There it is. That energy has been here. So, and here's that 77 energy. It's literally a realignment. It's energy shifting. It's, look at the bottom. Look at when I turn it over. Look, I just want to show you. The magnifying glass is on here that says clarity, important news. 8 of Wands here, metamorphosis. The two of you represented for me. And the flamingos who are forming a heart. There's the butterfly energy. This is definitely a conversation based on everything that's happened up to this point. That is not resolved, but also clarity on where everybody is and what is the path forward. And once again, is there something around this person specifically that has needed to change other than being ready, you know? Because that is also here. And now I'm looking at, again, like work commitments, other people, vices. The Tarot Closet channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, from their higher self. The bottom of the deck. Somebody bringing in an energy. We are soulmates, and it's going here on Spark. You know, I would want to validate here too, for those of you that this has been around platonic and or physical, this is part of what you want to know. I mean, it's definitely coming through. It's interesting too, because the Strength card, the person here is literally holding on to the earth around, yeah, the end of the cycle, like what we're getting into now in order to even move forward into the Fool. I have a confession to make. It's here on home. It's here on the Two of Cups. You be the judge of that. Every road leads back to you, Cancer. I've never felt like this. You are my soulmate, so it's here again. How they're seeing this. or how they're seeing you. I knew you were giving more, and I'm so sorry. And by the way, that's another energy in the Strength card. It's like a bigger picture energy really for me. That's already been coming through here in our King of Wands in reverse, the lack of readiness. Boy, is this validating. I'm trying to get over my ego. No one compares to you. It's right here on the Two of Cups. Fate is here, which connects me to the Wheel of Fortune. It's a fate and destiny kind of energy. Somebody believing in that. Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can. Everybody has their own feelings about it, you know? And this is what's coming through. The last channeled love message, Cancer. Hardly surprising. I want a life with you. This has been a very clear message in the reading today, but I think it's, well, yeah, it's going beyond a message. I tell you what, there's definitely a turning point here. Who is this for? Beautiful Cancer, thank you for joining me today at the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.